I saw an interview with a Turkish boy and the presenter. And the presenter says to the Turkish boy, what's your greatest dream? The boy says, my dream is to meet the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So the presenter is baffled. He looks at him and he says, and what would you say to him? What would you ask him? He says, I would not ask my beloved Prophet anything. Again, I was thinking I'd ask him about Badr, Uhud, ask him about Khandaq, ask him what Wahi felt like, ask him what was it like to meet Jibreel. That's what I'm thinking. He says, I wouldn't ask my beloved Prophet anything. So what would you do when you meet him? He said, I would thank him. Thank him for what? I would thank him that when his society turned on him and he could have given up the message, he chose not to do so and he kept going. When they put thorns in his path because they wanted to deride him, he would feel the pain, but he didn't give up the message, he kept going. When they offered him the sun and the moon, he denied it and he kept going. When 13 years of da'wah, they boycotted him. He lost Abu Talib, his protection, he kept going. He lost Khadija, radiallahu anha, she dies, he kept going. And the more they kept pressuring him for no other reason, they said, La ilaha illallah. If he had given it up, he would have been back the golden boy of Quraysh. He refused to give it up. Then he got kicked out of Mecca. He says, Wallahi, you are the dearest land to me, and I would never have left you if your people had not kicked me out. He was heartbroken, but he left. In Badr, he's fighting his family. He's fighting his family members. He goes out, he doesn't say, I'm going to give up the message. He keeps going. He's defeated in Uhud. He sees what Hamza does. He doesn't say, why me? Why do I have to keep going the message? He keeps going. The whole of Arabia come against him in the trench in Khandaq. He digs the trench and says, I will keep holding on to this message, even if things are against me. When he turns around, him and his Sahaba, and they say, Mata Nasrullah, when is the victory of Allah coming? He feels it in his heart, that heartbreak. But he keeps going, he keeps going. And when he enters Mecca, he doesn't take revenge. He forgives them and they become flag bearers that carry Islam. And these flag bearers that he forgave, they carried Islam to Turkey, to my forefathers, so Islam could be passed down, so I could be in Jannah before you, Ya Rasulullah, because you denied yourself the dunya and you chose the path of struggle. I was saved.